welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to give you my review and swatches of the new Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. It is so gorgeous right off the bat, you guys. I am super obsessed with this. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. I'll show you guys what color specifically into the video. But I basically wanted to do a finger and brush swatch video for you guys so you have a comparison. I love this. I think it's so gorgeous, and because the Sephora sale is coming up soon, you'll be able to pick this up at a discounted price if you did want it. So let's jump right in and I'll show you guys all about it. So the first thing I wanted to start with was obviously the packaging. You guys know I'm a packaging freak. I absolutely love this one. I like that it has a really cool mix of matte and shiny black on the palette. These are kind of really cool textured lines that run horizontally across it. If you rub your nails, you can kind of feel the texture on it. And the bottom corner, it has this really amazing Urban Decay jewel rainbow logo, and then the Full Spectrum logo right beneath that. Another thing I really love about the palette is the giant mirror on this side. I won't flip it completely up just because I don't want to blind you guys with my camera, but it is a huge full-size mirror. What I also really like is compared to the original Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, like this one, I'll show you guys right here. The packaging was really cute. I actually really love this one. I love the details on the side. But to me, this mirror that comes completely off, I'm just so much more likely to lose this, and when I have to stand it up, you kind of have to like bend weird to sit in it and like kind of see yourself, just because there's no way to like lean it back without it falling. So I do really like that the new palette has that ability to lean back, and instead of just going at a 90, this one actually comes a little bit farther back. So when you're looking down doing your makeup, it's actually a perfect angle, at least for me it is. And then getting into the eyeshadows themselves, I actually really love the rectangular pans. To me, these are great for picking up color. I actually prefer these as opposed to round pans. They're just easier to kind of glide your brush across and pick up as much color as possible. I also really love that the names of each shadow are right below them. On some palettes, they only put them on those clear plastic like little cover things, so once you take that off, you have no idea which color is called what. I know a lot more places are starting to do that now, but I really appreciate that this palette has it. And then at the bottom, it has this little space for the brush, which I took out because otherwise it would be an entire video about me dropping this brush. But it's super cute. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be for some reason, but it is still really usable and really nice. It has the dual-ended brush with kind of the blending one on this side, and then the kind of smaller tapered one on this side. And then in the middle, it's just a clear smoky plastic with the Full Spectrum logo in the middle of it. I also really love the organization of this palette. I love that on this row you have all of your jewel tones, and then in the center you have all of your really bright neons, and then all of your muted pastels at the top. And then if you look at it kind of going this way in columns, you can see they have all of your pinks grouped, your reds, your oranges, your yellows, your greens, your blues, your purples, and then your monochromatics at the end. So for swatches, what I think I want to do is show you guys one row on my arm at a time, and I'll do a finger swatch followed by a brush swatch, and we'll kind of just go row by row. So in the first row is Alchemy, Warning, Midnight Blaze, 100, Minx, Delirious, and Platonic. And as I mentioned earlier, all of these are the more jewel toned shades. And then here are the shades built up with an additional layer of product. And then starting with the second row of more neon toned shades is Gossip, Seize, Calavera, Hatter, Blindsided, Sketch, and Iced. And then here are the shades built up with an additional layer of product. And then for the third and final row, it's Paranoia, Jones, Goldmine, Mean, Metamorphosis, Faded, and Bump. And these, as I mentioned earlier, are all of the more muted pastel shades. And then here are the shades built up with an additional layer of product. And then on my eyes today, I'm wearing Delirious and Sketch in my outer corner with Faded kind of blended in between them. And then on the inner corner, I'm wearing this really pretty silver iced color right here. And then on my waterline underneath, I'm wearing a kind of blend of Alchemy, Gossip, and Paranoia. Overall, I give this palette an A+. I absolutely think it's amazing. I own so many nude palettes and so many neutral palettes that this was the perfect thing to kind of round out my collection. Every time I was going to put my makeup on and I was looking for a really cool pink or a purple or a green or a blue, I just didn't have it. Whereas with this palette now, I have not only all those different colors, but I have multiple shades of each color, so that's something I really enjoy about it. I love that it comes with the double-ended brush and the really large mirror. And I really like that there's all different finishes of eyeshadows in this. You get 21 different shadows in it, and it retails for $55. If you guys do decide to pick this up during the Sephora sale, make sure you use your coupon code that will get you either 10, 15, or 20% off, so you can get this palette for more in the $40 range, which makes it even more of an amazing value. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed seeing my review and swatches of the new Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. Make sure to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye! I didn't like the mattes, which I really do, I would buy it just for the metal shades alone. They're so creamy, they're so pigmented, and I'm super excited for whoever wins this because this is going to be like one of my favorite